Hi, I'm Gary, and I just got here. Today, I'm at the church, and I'm going to fly the timber that I built last night in a live video. If you guys didn't watch that, go back and watch it. It was a great time. Everybody was chatting, and took about, I think it was about 40 minutes took to build this plane. And without any distractions, I'm sure I could have had it done in half an hour or less. Looks like everything's ready to go. I did some tie wraps on the wires on the inside and got everything tucked away. I do have the Z 3000 milliamp hour 3-cell battery in there. I do have 4-cell battery on the way because this plane's supposed to be able to use 4-cell battery. It's got some cool nav lights on it. I got all the throws set up. I don't have it set up for safe, so there'll be no safe. It'll all be me. It has the big wheels for the easy takeoffs and landings, so I'm excited about that. And I'm ready to just get at it, so let's do some flying. I'm in the back half of the parking lot because there is something going on. Got a few vehicles here. I don't think I'll bother them back here, so. All right. I got it on low rates. That's how it said to start. Looks very, very gentle on low rates. And I think, yeah, it looks pretty slow in low rates. I'm at about half throttle right now. Let it come down because it's flying nice and straight right out of the box. I do have the LiPo alarm in there. I'm going to go ahead and kick it up to high rates. Just seeing what it can do. It flipped over nice and easy. And it's got a lot of authority with the elevator and inverted. So we'll leave it there for a second. And this is the Maiden flight. I haven't had it in the air yet. Hopefully you guys can see it all right. Once I get a little more used to this plane, I'm sure I can do some touch and goes that'll be pretty fun to watch. Hopefully like one wheel touch and goes and whatnot. It does have plenty of authority. We don't have it because I got the lights plugged in. I don't have it set up to use the whole use the flaps as part of the ailerons, so it still kicks right and left pretty easy with just the barn doors on the end. Kick it up to about full. Let's go ahead and get it full throttle. Looks like with the elevator, did I have the flaps? I didn't. So on that takeoff, I didn't use the flaps. And do the knife edge pretty good. This airplane is designed to be able to do those 3D aerobatics. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Nice. And when I was building it, Nate from the RC Sailors was saying how he wants to borrow the plane. Just seeing what kind of authority I can get out of it. I was actually trying to do a loop and it got kind of messy. Here we go. A lot nicer there. It sure feels like it could do like flat spins, and it does feel like it has a little bit of up. Trim it just a little bit. We'll take it back around. Let's see what it'll do with one click of the flaps. We'll see how slow it goes this way. I think the one click is supposed to be more for like, oh yeah, it's not going to come down. That's no, there we go. Yeah, nice and slow with the one click. So yeah, I'm gonna have to prepare that landing a little bit farther out with the flaps. Let's go full. You can see it balloon up just a little bit. And see those barn doors way down. Oh, about touchdown. Testing those flaps to just see how slow it'll go. I am half throttle there, and with the flaps down, it is just crawling. But it would be a nice, easy landing, I'm sure. Something like that. And take it straight up. And take those flaps off. Lots of authority with those ailerons. Now, I've never had a stall plane. I've had plenty of the trainers that are high wing designs, and they don't quite operate like this. I've not had a timber. I do like this plane already, though. It does perform really well, and looks like it has plenty of speed to have fun with it on a routine basis. Well, yep, it can roll pretty quick. You know what? I did. So they got a setting with the ailerons a little bit less throw, but still maintaining full control with the elevator for the landings. So I did set that up on a switch too. All these switches, always something going on. But it's flying nice and straight, even though it was used before I even took it off. As Dastardly Dave pointed out when I was building it last night, one of the wings fell off the table and became used at that point. Well, I was trying to snap it at the top of the loop, but that didn't quite work out. I did set the LiPo alarm for 3.5 volts versus the 3.4 that I've been using for the Mamba, because I figured they didn't advertise anything special on this, so I assumed it wasn't going to be too big of a drain on the battery. Yep. For the first flight, I'm pretty excited about it. Yeah, not quite. But with 4S, I might be able to do that. Get that torque roll going. I was maxing the throttle out to get it to hang there, so I think you need a little more authority with the throttle control to be able to get that torque roll going well. Just not enough power to weight ratio, as they say. This thing had a giant propeller right out of the box. I didn't, you know what, I got the 4S battery coming, but I haven't ordered the, there's supposed to be a different propeller you're supposed to use when, well, I kind of bounced it, but I was trying to get it on one wheel. Let's try it again. Maybe a little bit slower. Well, not this time. I was too far along. We're not going to touch a wheel this way. Let's roll it over. Oh. Well. Sounds pretty good. A lot of authority with that elevator. If you pull it all the way, it flexes pretty far, just like the Mamba does. And slow it down a little bit. Yep, looks good. It's doing about everything I want it to do. I brought 4 batteries to go through this thing, and this flight is going on forever. So definitely going to get plenty of fly time. So it didn't do the, I don't know if it's called a pop top or whatever it's called, but I usually do like a snap roll type thing at the top of a stall, and it didn't quite do it there, so something like that. Oh, there's the LiPo alarm. So let's take it back around for the landing. And I'll get her set up. Full flaps. And, let's bring it around. This is supposed to be lower rates on the ailerons with full elevator control. Cool. Everything is ready to go. Change out the battery and I'm up for another flight. If you guys like these videos and like seeing me fly these airplanes, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up and leave some great comments. I appreciate all the support. It is such a beautiful day. I'm so lucky to be out here flying today. Some people are winterizing stuff, and that's just got to be horrible. Can't be out flying when you're trying to winterize campers and boats and those type of things. Dan Nunez, get your planes out and play with them. You can do that when it's raining. Everybody else, see you guys tomorrow, and I'm Gary, and I just got here.